Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky Permadeath episodes. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 70. I am rolling through the Atlas quest, trying to see how far I can get.
Orbital station coordinates received.
And there's the next one. Brilliant. Alright, where's this thing? Right there. It is a medium supply. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, we'll just have to fix that. What do you think? I've been making all this. What do I think I've been keeping all this hyperdrive fuel busy for? Alright, there we go. Let's take off. The Atlas. Switch the space element. Find the next Atlas interface. I'm gonna set this as my active quest. Been grabbing a lot of words. Lots of words. Pull us in, Atlas. Oh my goodness. The Korvax word for fire. Yeah, we haven't got a lot of Korvax words, so this should be... We should get some. I have to say, a game that I've been replaying this past week that I feel like I have to replay at least twice a year because it's so good is XCOM Enemy Within. It's just so fantastic. It's such a good game. Everything about that game, graphics, tactics. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get myself to play XCOM 2, the sequel. Everybody says it's fantastic, but the two times I've tried to start playing it, I've got my butt kicked so hard on the standard, I guess they call classic difficulty. And people have said, just lower the difficulty and play it. Well, I mean, I feel like I'm really doing something wrong if an experienced XCOM player like me can't figure out how to make it work on classic, then I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I think what I'm going to try to do this week is I'm about to finish XCOM Enemy Within for probably the 20th time now. It's just so much fun to play through. I play it with one save file, whatever that mode is called, and then I also play it with the attribute roulette on, so that every person's stats are randomized, and then there's a mod that lets you see those, so that you can kind of plan whether you want to use a trooper or not. The act of discovery for discovery's sake now seems like a foolish conceit. I have rejected the path of the itinerant. I have rejected the call of the stars. Only the Atlas matters now. With each encounter, I feel as if I understand a little more. All of us are what we are. Evil arrives in the individual, and goodness is not enough. True greatness lies in sorrow, in the embrace of what we must become. And I had to turn my microphone down so I could sneeze. There's never been another choice other than this one. I go on. We go on. Eternally, forever searching. And now I need copper. Of course. Didn't I say that a while ago? I'm gonna need all this copper. Alright, well. Alright then. But anyways, getting back to XCOM and that train of thought. With the training roulette on, it's so cool. I like having everybody's stats randomized, and then the holy grail becomes finding a assault class characters that have all the things that I want on them. Assault is my favorite class. I like to have 2 assault fighters in every group. And I like them to have lightning reflexes and as many shots as they can get in a single turn. So this is the Kuman LZ system. Kuman LZ, okay. We should just be able to fly down somewhere and dig up some copper, shouldn't we? Let's find out. Kuman LZ, otherwise we'll have to go back to our base and grab some. Or we can call our ship. That would be the other thing to do. Call the big freighter. Okay, let's see. What do we got? There's a planet right there. What's it? Excuse me. Copper right there. And then what are my other planet choices here? There's this one. Star bulb and copper, and it's a temperate planet, and I'm gonna point it at. There we go, right there. Alright. 18 seconds away, let's do that. Lemium. Let me add him. Corvax keys. Okay. Oh, sodium can go. I have some cargo space for that, guaranteed. Alright, let's find some copper. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Hey, look at that. It looks like some right there. In fact, there could be 2 fields right there. We're gonna just go land right over here. Pretty. It's got those Cheerios in him. Yeah, aggressive sentinels. Okay. Copper. Perfect. This is why I just needed. I needed how much copper? 100, something like that. But I should probably get as much of this as I can, actually. Because some other ball Atlas part later on may ask me for it. Oh, it's right behind that tree. That's funny. I'm gonna grab as much copper as I can here. Like 300 should be good, don't you think? Alright. Hey, Gravitino balls. We parked in a camouflage zone. That's funny. Alright, so the next Atlas is this one. Alright. That was easy enough. OE of the Atlas interface. Bring it on, baby. tritium in my suit? Oh, no, no, I got 151 though. Need to buy some. Next place we land that has some. Big red tunnel. We're going inside it. Is this a metaphor for something? Maybe. Exosuit says Lamian. Alright, Kappa. Copper, nickname of a character in one of the greatest horror science fiction films of all time. John Carpenter's The Thing. Everything about that movie is so good. Kurt Russell. David Keith or Keith David. I always get his name screwed up because he's got two first names. Dude is awesome though. Was also in Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick. Pitch Black was a movie that surprised the heck out of me. Had no idea what it was really going to be. It was the movie that made me fall in love with Vin Diesel. I know for a lot of people it was Fast and the Furious or Triple X, and they're like, oh, now I'm a Vin Diesel fan. No, no, no. It was Pitch Black for me. That Riddick is such a neat character. It was so cool. And everything about that was really neat. And sure, he and David Twohy kind of reached a little too far with the Chronicles of Riddick, maybe. But I still assert that the prison sequence on the prison planet was really good. And then Riddick, the third Riddick movie, just like went back to its roots and is so much fun. I love watching that movie. If I have to sit down to watch any of the Riddick movies, I put the third one on. Because it's just so much fun. He is the coolest anti-hero ever. And I want to see what they do with the fourth Riddick movie. What is learned can never be unlearned. Oh, well, don't ask somebody with Alzheimer's. I am afraid that I have seen too much. There are glimpses, half-remembered visions of a time before time. I see the birth of the first star. I see the things that dwelt within it, the eyes that watched. I see what the Atlas saw at the moment of its activation. Atlas stones are not stones. The station is not a station. I am not what I think I am. I'm not even sure that I exist. The Atlas does not care. The Atlas demands its threnody. Its repetition sublime. Okay, what did it want? It wanted cadmium. Oh, well, we know we have to get that from our base, so. We have that. Oh, we actually have that in our ship. Let's call our ship. We know where we've stored 100 cadmium. That'll give us a chance to put some of our other stuff away. Alright, ladies and germs. Well, this is also a temperate planet with a bunch of star bulb. Oh, I discovered this. That's the one I discovered. Okay.
Hostile scan detected.
Thank you. You guys got here just in time. let's go get our cadmium. And also, while we're here, let's see about getting our crew on another mission. Shall we? Alright. Freighter, what do you got for me? Yeah, this to the exosuit, and this to the exosuit, and this to the exosuit high capacity, and this to the exosuit, and this to the exosuit, this to the exosuit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay. I love the way my ship looks. I just wish it was a better class, is all. Alright, debrief me, buddy. What do we got here? 279,000 units. Iridesite. More units. Activated copper. Iridesite. Chromatic metal. Great, because I'll need that. Indium. Okay. Indium. Interesting. Where's the red ones? And the cadmium. Hey. Why does that happen? That's the second time I've seen that thing happen out of there. Alright. Okay. That's really odd. Cadmium in there. Carbon. Alright. On to the next one. Oh, while we're here, let's send you on a mission. Where would you like to go, gentlemen? Interloper. We have new expeditions. Let's see. Balanced expedition. That's going to cover a lot of light years. Trade expedition. Industrial expedition. Or a combat patrol. I have a bunch of combat. We're going to do this. Industrial expedition. Do I have enough industrial ships? I got 3 of them. Perfect. And then I want my support ship. I want one of my other support vessels. And that one. Okay. Good job, folks. I had that combat patrol though too, didn't I? Uh-oh. I need more command rooms, that's right. Let's go. Can we do this? Fleet command room. And that one doesn't have enough silver. Alright, so we have another fleet commander. I can send out 2 groups, so let's do that. I got enough ships for it. As long as one of them is a combat patrol. Which we saw, there was this one right here. 2. So if I do combat, support ship, and then who else? Exploration. It's 3 stars. I should be okay. Shouldn't have to repair anybody. Awesome. Did my ship names not retain? It didn't look like they retained their names from last time. I'm gonna have to look into that business. I didn't see my little notes in parentheses, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. Alright. To the next system with an Atlas interface in it.
Orbital station coordinates received.
That's cool. You can see where your ships are. They're going to those systems. That's awesome. I like that. A system with a big planet that has 2 moons. That's cool. Seems like there's about 24 of these balls to build. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We built 7. I think there. I mean, not 24. It seemed like there's about a dozen, maybe. It could be 10. I can't remember exactly how many there are. There are a lot. We're making progress, but we're not done yet. Korvax words. Oh, the Korvax words. That reminds me, something else I was going to talk about. It's good to have things to commentate on when you're doing a video like this and you just have to do a bunch of boring stuff like run around. And there is a new game coming out in a couple of days, and by the time you watch this video, it'll have been out for a couple of weeks anyway, but actually, I'm going to pause for a second and look that up because it was really fascinating. What was the name of it? Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. Yeah. So, I have been a huge fan of Origins Privateer that came out in 1993 because it was just so much fun. It's a single-player game. There's a story. You get to upgrade your ships. And there weren't a lot of ships that you could get, but the process of going from the beat-up junker that you start out with to actually getting the really awesome fighter at the end to do the main quest missions with was pretty cool. And you could do trade, or you could go bounty hunting, and you were always trying to put together the best possible trade routes, and you were trying to consolidate missions. That was one of the things that was really fun in Privateer, was trying to take missions that would all take you to the same system so you could kill multiple birds with one stone. And Privateer was just fun. And then sometime around 2000, 2001, something like that, somebody tried to finally make an indirect sequel, a spiritual successor you might call, and it was Freelancer. But unfortunately, they decided to make it really a mouse-based game, and Privateer was a game you played with a joystick. And unfortunately, I just never could get into Freelancer. I have become the servant of this ancient sentience. It guides me through the cosmos, ever searching, never deviating. Have others come before me? Have others faltered upon the path of the Atlas? Only in ending will revelation arise. Resistance will not be permitted. The Atlas wishes for me to know what it is like to create. It wishes to share some portion of its being. I sense that it cares deeply about this journey. It is trying to show me something it cannot articulate through word or demonstration. I have no choice but to proceed, and now I learn the next. And I need emerald. Of course I do. Of course I need emerald. Fortunately, we know where to get that from. It's on our ship. I'm pretty sure there's some emerald on my ship news. On my freighter. So, getting back to the name of that game, though. I mean, that was pretty mind-blowing to see it. I watched on a YouTube channel today that the guy who does the Is It Worth a Buy? I think it's called Worth a Buy, actually. That's his YouTube channel. And it was really cool. He did a really nice little 13-minute video on it. And I got to see what I wanted to see out of it. And it just looks like a really awesome, current, upgraded sequel. It looks very much like a true successor to Privateer. And I'm just so stoked about it because Privateer was so much fun. I played that game from start to finish over and over and over and over because the journey was so fun. You know, it's just single player. Yeah, there's a story and all that stuff like that, but it was just the process of going through and upgrading your ships and getting in dogfights and like the guy says in the video, pimping out your ship for sure. That was a huge part of... Oh, we don't want to go in there yet. I get the emerald. So I'm really excited about that game. What's it called again? Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, right? Okay, I have to keep checking that. I keep alt-tabbing to check that. Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. It doesn't have the single word eloquence of privateer, but I'm just so excited for it. I can't tell you people how excited I am, and I think I'm sure it's not the kind of game that I'll do a video series on unless people ask for it, but I was just excited to see it because I wanted to see a sequel to Privateer for a long time. Alright, where is our emerald? Right there. Okay, let's make the next thing. Hey, that was convenient. Alright, did I have indium in my... No, that's in our... Hold on. I'm getting a little spazzy here. It's in... Yeah, right there. Exosuit. We're going to want that because I'll bet you they're going to ask for it. And then, I want, yeah, this. Okay. And this. Alright. Let's continue. Sally forth, my friends, to the next Atlas interface, which is in this system. Yeah, so Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. And the person who did the video, worth a buy. I thought it was really great because he made sure to let people know early on in the video it's not Elite Dangerous, and it's not a game that's trying to be Elite Dangerous. Which is also interesting because I actually haven't played Elite Dangerous. I've heard a number of things about it, and people have said you really should try it, and I've just held off playing it because I, at the moment, don't have a joystick, and that is actually something I'm probably going to order here in the next day or two because Rebel Galaxy Outlaw comes out August 13th, I think. I think it drops the day before the Beyond update for this game, in fact. So I'm excited about both of things. Beyond is going to be neat. I'm certainly not going to be done with this series before Beyond drops. And so because of that, you're going to get to see Beyond on here because I'm not going to start a brand new playthrough, and I certainly hope they don't tell me that I have to. That would be a pretty cruddy thing if they said, oh, in order for it to work, you're going to have to start a new save. It's like, no. Been doing this YouTube playthrough for a while now. I just... Alright. I'm not going to get all these balls here. Let's see what we got here. Atlas. I am close to the end. Succumb. Milestone Viking are above. And the Indium, I knew it. Didn't that seem to make the most sense? Alright. That did seem to make a lot of sense there. Can I get any more words before I get out of here? Oh yeah. Gek word for spawning. The Gek word for corrupt. Gek word for empty, which is how my stomach feels right now. Alright. Next one. It's probably going to want activated indium or something. I mean, what's it want? Blast. I can't know. Chromatic metal? No. Probably activated indium. show me where it is. Is this the last one? It said we were close to the end. And there it is. Okay. Well, the last video was long, but I have a feeling we're really close to finishing this. So I am going to keep rolling. Let's see if we can do it. Because it would be really cool, wouldn't it? Pretty excited about this. Pretty excited about Beyond too. I know that it's not gonna hold very much in the way of changes for a player like me. It's really geared towards VR and all the people who want to play multiplayer together, and that's great for them. I'm excited for everybody that's gonna get to do that and who's gonna make that happen. That's really cool. I think one of the more important and neat things about this game is that they keep working on it. Keep trying to make improvements to it. You know, I hope that the things that I want to see as improvements actually happen in the future. Final interface is revealed. I am elated, terrified, broken. I have come so very far. It wishes for me to obey, so I'm going to obey. I am gifted power. I am enslaved to the imitation of life. Heart of the sun. Oh, it wants gold. Okay. Well, I know where I can find a bunch of gold. Once again, on our ship. Let's see how close we are. I guess it could have asked for seeds that wanted silver and platinum, but it's going straight to gold, so thank you for that. Oh, I like that I can keep pulling this in. It's always my favorite thing to be able to just call my giant freighter here. Hey, guys, warp here. Boom. Doesn't matter how far across the galaxy you are, it shows up. I love that. One of the interesting screenshots from Beyond in the video, you had to kind of slow things down to see things, but it appeared that you're going to be able to see the nose of your ship in first person mode now. I'm not sure that... Oh, I didn't even need to walk up here. I just needed the gold. Because I'm kind of a ding-dong that way. Alright, so the last one. I'm such a ding-dong. I don't realize that all I have to do is hop out of my ship and... Alright, so in that case, the gold can go back to the freighter. Well, let's go see what happens now. Does this give us the last interface? Look at you, buddy. Yep, one more left, I think. There it is. It's like, I'm going to show it to you and then I'm going to spin around. It's like, don't spin me around. The game is fascinated with spinning you around. You talk to an NPC, it spins you around. Sometimes it spins you around so that another NPC is blocking you. It's like, it was a neat effect, but I'm not sure they thought about the practicality of it. It's not always the best choice. Gek word for burn. Ha ha. Alright, what do we have here? The Unity. I stand at the interface of the Atlas. I stand at the forge of worlds. This is how it showed me what it was. This is how the Atlas shared the nature of its life, the workings of its mind. It never required prayer, it never required worship. All that it asked of me, all that it ever wanted, it was just input. I was just a user. Unbidden, the Atlas seeds gravitate toward the doorway. The void is meant to be filled. Nothingness yearns for a soul. If I do this, a star will be born. If I do this, I will become more than I ever thought possible. Birth a new star. There is nothing and then there is everything. I see a star blaze to life within the void, the spread of life, planets, creatures, to give it meaning. For a moment, I am as the Atlas is. For a moment, I am the creator of worlds. The fabric of time and space stands revealed to me. Black holes swarming from system to system. The Atlas screams. A star seed. Platinum and gold. Alright. And now, I should hopefully be able to see black holes. Black holes, of course, will tear my ship up, but it seems like a fitting way to end this episode, does it not? To try to find a black hole and go through it. Anomaly detected. There we go, black holes. Excellent, so now we have the ability to see them. Alright, so what do we have here? This one. 290 light years. It's a Korvax system, lots of planets. Let's go through a black hole, shall we? Then we'll call our freighter to us, and we'll call it an episode. There it is. Black hole discovered. Oh no, we're going into it. And away we go. It'll ruin a lot of stuff on my ship here, but we traveled quite a ways, over 1,000,000 light years. If you saw that number up there, so that means you basically traveled across the galaxy. So we can see where we're at here. We're now 705,000 away.
Navigational data received.
And if we want to see where everybody else is, current mission, galactic core. Alright, let's see how far away our current mission is if we pick something like, excuse me, I burped, jeez. Base computer archives. What's it say about that? Oh, it doesn't say current mission. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's do this. So things that need to be fixed here. Emerald drive. We need some cadmium for that. Warp core. This upgrade. I'm going to do that. This pulse nodule thing. And my shields. Oh, which I can actually fix. So there's some of that. And is there any this technology I think is protected. I don't think it can get hurt, but I might be wrong about that. So I need some cadmium. I need 125. I'm going to try to fix that before I call it into the episode. But this has been fantastic. We got all the Atlas stuff done in basically 2 episodes, which was great. How much cadmium do I have? I have enough. Super duper. Alright. I'm gonna put some of this other stuff away then. Cobalt, cobalt, cobalt. Cobalt, ionized cobalt. And some more blue stuff. Indium. Alright. Okay, I feel good about that. Well, guys, that was pretty cool. Base Computer Archive is going to fire off in 10 minutes. I'm going to go save my game. So, thanks for watching, as always. If you guys like the content and you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I'd love to hear from you. I will see everybody next time. Thanks for watching.